Okay, so you guys, we're on our last 3 weeks. Yay. The thing is, we're going to break it down into 2 segments. The first segment's going to be in voting methods, the different type of errors and problems it can cause. So it's kind of a little bit of social studies and math the next week, okay? So we have 3 sections we're going to go through from chapter 14 on voting, and it's going to take us about a week to get through all 3 of them because some of them we're going to do in 2 days. Then the last section is on graph theory. It's not the type of graphing like graphing y equals mx plus b or anything like that. It's really just looking at graphs theoretically, and it's totally different. So I'm hoping that you guys will see that this is just kind of using a different part of your math brain, and hopefully it'll go kind of more interesting, I don't know, for you guys. So the first section we're going to be talking about is voting methods. Today we're covering 2 things. We're covering plurality and the Borda counting method. So first of all, when we vote in the United States for president, normally we give 1 vote to one particular guy, right? So this type of method we're looking at is like putting down choices. Like this is my first choice, this is my second choice, this is my third choice. Sometimes when we vote for student council or for homecoming, queen and king, we might put down several choices that we would choose for first choice, but they're all equally weighted. But for instance, let's just take this class. Say I'm picking 3 people in this class to be president of the class for the rest of the year. We're going to, first of all, choose Bradford as one of them. Okay. And then we're going to choose, we'll put, let's go Liam. We have 2 Liams that could be, so one of them would be president possibly. And we'll choose Eliza, okay? So we got 3 possible choices for president in here for the rest of the year. Now, one of the things that we're going to be using is something called a preference table. This preference table actually puts down all the possible combinations that we can have for first, second, and third choice. So that's one thing I want you to write by that on your notes is possible combinations are listed. Okay? So, we could have Bradford chose first, Liam second, or Eliza third. What's another possible combination here? We could have Liam first, Bradford second, Eliza third. We could have Eliza first, Liam second, Bradford third. Yep, we could do B-E-L, L-E-B, and E-B-L, right? So there's 6 different possible combinations here. Now, the number of votes, what we would do is take people's ballots, and we would count how many people picked this order of votes. And how many people picked this order of votes, LBE. Or how many people picked ELB as their order, okay? So, we're going to do something like this for real in our class in a few minutes. And I'll show you. But before we go, I would like to give you 2 definitions. First of all, plurality method. You can write this in your notes, the green part. So the plurality method says the candidate with the most first place votes is the winner. All right, the other method that we want to talk today about is called the Borda count method. Okay? And in this case, each voter ranks the candidates from the most favorable to the least favorable. And each last place vote is given 1 point. The next to last gets 2 points, and all the way up to the top. So like if you only have 3 choices, like we do in this particular one, you would give Third choice would get 1 point. Second choice would get 2 points. And first choice would get 3 points each. Okay? So then the points are tallied for each candidate separately, and whoever has the most points would win. It's on a point system, yep. So we're going to explore these two methods now, but in real life, okay? So what I want you guys to do is to think about some different possible Saturday evening snacks that you could choose. Like if you would choose chips, ice cream, or fruit, what would be your most favorite down to your least favorite? And I want you guys to write that on the side of your paper, what order you would choose those in. Do that really quick. All right, so what we're going to do is make up a preference table for all the possible choices, and here they are. We could have chips, ice cream, fruit in that order, or we could have chips, fruit, ice cream, chips, fruit. Yep. And then we could have fruit, ice cream, chips, fruit, chips, ice cream. So now, what I want to do is take a number of people that chose chips, ice cream, fruit as your order. Okay, so how many? Just me? I'm the only one that likes that. Okay. How about the second one? Chips, fruit, and ice cream. How many people chose that order? Just one. Okay. How many chose ice cream, chips, fruit in that order? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, okay? How about ice cream, fruit, chips? 1, 2. How about fruit, ice cream, chips? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people. How about fruit, chips, ice cream? 1, 2, 3, just 3, 4? 4, okay. All right. So we have now a tally of the type of orders that we chose. And I want to look specifically at plurality. Which one would win if we're just looking at plurality? Okay, so chips we have only 2 votes. Ice cream we have 8 votes. And fruit we have 8 votes. So we have actually a tie here for first place. Okay, we're going to talk about tiebreakers later, not today. Okay, now if we're going to use the board account method, I'm going to start from third place and give that 1 point. Second place will get 2, and first place will get 3. So let's just look at chips. Chips right here, we have how many at first choice? 6. Right here, chips, so we got 1, 2. You guys see those? So it'll be 2 at first place, and they will each get 3 points each. Now we have a chip here and chips here. We have 6 plus 4. So that's 10 at second choice, and then we're going to get 2 points each. Plus, for a third choice, we got 2 plus 4, that's 6, and they get 1 point each. So if you multiply all that out and add it, you get 6 plus 20 plus 6, that's going to be 32 points for chips. Okay, let's do the same thing now for ice cream. We have at first choice, we have 6 plus 2, that's 8. They'll get 3 points each. Okay, at second choice, we get 1 here and 4 here, so that'll be 5 times 2. And at third choice, we get 1 plus 4, that's 5 again, at 1.
Why is it 10 times?
Oh, for chips? Because if I go up here, here's a second place right here, and here's a second, right? That's 6 plus 4, that'd be 10. Okay, so you're adding up the total in that level, okay? So this will be 24 plus 10 is 34 plus 5 is 39. Okay? So let's do the same thing for fruit. We have a total of 8 here for fruit, so 8 times 3. And for second choice, we have 1 plus 3, so it'll be 3 times 2. And then last place we have 1 plus 6, that's 7 times 1. So 24 plus 6 is 30, and plus 7 is 38. So who wins in this case? Ice cream. By 1, yep. So notice that you can get different outcomes based on different methods.
Has that been lost today?
It doesn't always work. No, ice cream's won every period so far. Okay, so if you guys take time to read the actual section of the book, you'll see an example in which all 4 methods of voting, you have a different outcome. So that can easily happen based on what numbers you get. All right, so it might be interesting for you to read through that. Yeah, plurality is counting up the number of first choices you have. So here, for chips, we had 2. For ice cream, I added up the number of first place, it's 8. And then for fruit, it was also 8.
Oh, I thought it was like counting the
Oh, yeah, no. All right, so your assignment for today, if you look at the bottom of your sheet, it has it on there, but notice that this says 2 through 14 even. Make that 2 through 12. Okay? Because number 14 is actually something for tomorrow. Okay?